Hello and welcome back. I'm so glad that you came back to see this bingo board journal coming together. I just wanted to give you an opportunity to see how it turned out by putting all those pieces together. I also added some fabric to the back, and the spine is absolutely awesome. I love how you can see the signatures come through. I actually sewed the signatures come in into the binding using my sewing machine, and I thought it really turned out quite honestly really great. I'm excited to start playing in it, as we artists say. The front, as of course, has Lady Abigail digital prints from Cara Tutti. On the inside cover, I decided to create an envelope out of music paper, and I decorated the front, and I also included a little tag inside. This tag just has some layered different digital prints and a little girl there. The back you can to put your own thoughts on. I love having journaling space in all of the journals I make. I think we often kind of like the cover, the front cover. On the inside cover, we're like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? So this project is to kind of show you what you can do on the inside covers. This envelope, I created a little spot for the top to flip in so that way it stays closed. So after making it, I'm like, you know what, I'm going to do that this time. And I'm glad I did. So sometimes the fabric that you see, sometimes you don't see the possibilities. And I had this for such a long time now, and I've been wondering what to do with it. And I thought, I am going to put this on a tag. And it worked, and it looked really cute. So sometimes just kind of looking at your things and seeing what else you can do with them outside the box. I love the inside. I put a different color fabric on the inside to kind of reinforce the outside fabric so it's nice and strong. So what I'm going to do is going to show you how I created the envelope. Now you can make this out of any sheet of paper. I absolutely love going to these little antique shops and getting music paper. This book was $1, so there's so many different pages in it, and I absolutely love using music pages. You have to be careful. Sometimes the paper can be really brittle, so you want to make sure to use a nice thick paper. Sometimes the slippier the texture of the paper, the more resilient it is. So I'm going to show you how to make the envelope. It's really nice and easy. You're going to fold it in thirds, coming together in the center. So I just kind of fold it. And again, with any size of paper, you can use small pieces of paper, you can use already digital paper, and just create your own envelope. It's really nice and easy. So I want to make sure to fold the bottom up a little bit to create the bottom tab. And I want to measure this book to kind of make sure that I am not making the envelope any taller than the actual book itself. It came out to about 6.5 inches. And I want to make sure that I measure taller than that to make an actual tab that can go over the top. I don't measure. Obviously, I just love tearing paper. And always keep these scraps because you can always use them for goodies elsewhere. Again, no measuring. I'm just kind of folding it over to wherever I think I like it. Next, I'm going to unfold it and cut the pieces out so there's not a whole lot of bulk. So that's just what I'm going to do. This is really super easy. Again, you can do this with any paper. You could use digital prints, you can use old antique papers, making sure that they're not the extremely brittle kind. You can use book pages to make smaller pockets, envelopes. The possibilities are really endless, and that's why I just love this really simple way. And I'm not inventing this by any means. I've just seen many others do this and learn from them. And that's what I love about this community. I learned so much from them, and it kind of helps me be a better artist as well, and to be able to forward that on to those that are just starting or just need some inspiration themselves. So on the bottom, I don't really like the squared off look, but I'm going to round these. And you can do this with scissors. There's also punches that allow you to have rounded corners, so you could do that as well. But you don't have to spend a whole lot of money. You could just use your scissors and do it. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Nothing about journal creating is perfect. It's just doing what makes you happy. So then you just glue the inside tab there. Make sure you don't extend the glue to where it's on the inside so you don't close the envelope. So you glue there. And then you make sure you glue the tab there. And then flip it up. And then look at how cute that turned out. And it's really simple. I mean, I would encourage you to make a whole lot of these so that way you can have a bunch ready to go for any of your new projects. So that is the envelope that I created on the inside cover and back cover. I just covered it with the different digitals, layered them. You can put some words, sayings, verses, all of these things that can be added to the envelope to adorn it. And so you can create whatever you want to do on each of these envelopes. They're really super easy. Next project, you can get your bingo boards from Express Your Artsy Souls Etsy shop, and the digital kit can be from Cara Tootie's Etsy shop or her webpage in the Lady Abigail kit. Thanks again. I hope you have a blessed day and have fun creating and playing.